Hello and welcome to Rethinking K-12 Education Grant Video on Demand Library. In this video, we will feature voice to text and all the different options that are available for your learners. This is Pam Duran from Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES. Text-to-speech is a powerful technology that allows people to dictate into their device instead of typing. It is an important feature to know about as it helps us support all learners and gives our fingers a break from typing. In this session, our goals are to review the reasons to use voice-to-text, learn tips to be successful with voice-to-text, learn how to access and use voice-to-text in iOS systems, learn how to access and use Windows in Office 365 speech recognition, and to learn how to access and use Google Voice Typing. What are some reasons for using speech-to-text? We can use it to support young learners who are just learning to write, can help students get their thoughts on paper, free up working memory so students can focus on the task at hand, help struggling writers boost their writing production, and provide alternatives for individuals with disabilities. There are some tips for being successful when using speech-to-text. Tell your learners to speak like a robot. The lack of inflection will help them get an accurate transcription. Sit in a quiet area where there's little background noises. Have learners use a microphone or headset, and teach them how to use punctuation commands. For instance, I could say, yesterday, comma, I had a very nice lunch, period, new paragraph. The words comma, period, and new paragraph will not show up as words, however, they will show up as the actual punctuation or a carriage return. Tell your students to double check and edit. No speech-to-text software is 100% accurate, and they should go back and check their work. Let's get started. In iOS and Mac systems, they have Apple Dictation. Regular Apple Dictation is available on all iOS systems, including iPhones, iPads, and Macs, and it allows users to dictate up to 30 seconds at a time. However, Apple Enhanced Dictation can be turned on, and those using iPhone 6s or newer or running Mac OS X 10.9 or later can enable enhanced dictation in their system preferences. This allows users to dictate for an unlimited amount of time. In this example, I'm going to show how to enable the dictation on your iPad. To start, I'm going to go to the settings of my iPad, which is the gray gear at the bottom. It may be located different area on your iPad. And when I open that, I have the settings, and just below the word settings on the left-hand side is a search bar. I'm going to touch there, and I'm beginning to type the word dictation. And you'll see the third item that pops up is enable dictation. If I click that, on my screen, you'll see almost towards the bottom says dictation, enable dictation, and it has a green highlighted button. If that button is grayed, it means the dictation is off and you need to turn it on. Now that I have ensured that the enhanced dictation is turned on, I can begin to use the dictation on my device. So for an example, I'm going to go to an email, and I'll click on the body, pretending that I'm about to write an email. And if you look on my keyboard now, at the very bottom, just to the left of the space bar, you'll see a picture of a microphone. When I touch that microphone, the dictation will start and you will see a line that bounces that shows it's collecting the data. I will demonstrate it now. And when I am done dictating, I will hit the keyboard button in the bottom of the gray hand screen. Good afternoon, period. Thank you so much for coming to our meeting. Exclamation point. New paragraph. Yesterday, comma, was very productive and we got a lot accomplished. Exclamation point, exclamation point. New paragraph. Best regards, comma, new paragraph. Pam. There we go. So now that I've done that, my dictation has been taken. And you'll see that there is my item. You can go back now and edit anything that you may want to change. But that's how dictation works when using an iOS device.
Windows Speech Recognition. In Windows 10, simply type Windows Speech Recognition into the Type Here to Search bar on the desktop, then enable and set up the app. For Office 365, all you'll need to do is click on the dictation microphone to activate.
In order to enable the speech recognition in Windows, I'm going to go down here to Type to Search, and I'm going to type Windows Speech Recognition. And you'll see that the app comes up. When I click on that, it will launch the app and allow me to begin to configure. So first thing I'll do is click Next. I'll indicate what type of microphone that I'm using. And for here, I'm using a headset microphone. It'll give you instructions how to properly set up your microphone. And then you can adjust the volume of your microphone as necessary. It shows here that if you are not reaching in the green area, your microphone is not optimum. If it's touching yellow and it's not bouncing green, that means it's too soft. And if your microphone is, the level is going up to red, it means there is distortion and your speech is not clear. Hit next. My microphone is now ready and I can continue to set up speech recognition. You can enable or disable document review. That is a personal preference. Neither will stop you from using the software. Then you can pick an activation mode. So you can have a voice activation mode where you say, start listening, and it'll automatically turn on the voice activation. Or you can have a manual where there's a button that you click in order to. The second is a good option if you have someone who is unable to use their arms or prefers to just activate using their voice. I'm going to set it up with manual activation mode for this demonstration. It gives you a list of the punctuation commands that I spoke about previously, about using carriage returns and how to add periods and commas, and you can have a reference sheet to see all the commands that you might use during speech recognition. So it gives you the different commands that you can use and how to open apps as well. So now I'm going to go next. Then you can have it start the speech recognition every time you start the computer if you'd like. I'm going to turn that off for myself, but this can be very helpful. And now it says that I can start using this computer by voice. If you like, they have a tutorial to help train you on how to use it, a little deeper than this tutorial I'm doing for you now. For now, I'm just going to skip the tutorial so I can demonstrate. So now this button is here showing start the speech recognition. And I'm going to open Notepad. And when I click here, testing, 1, 2. In Office 365, you have the option of the dictation button, which is found in the ribbon, and you'll see it looks like a microphone. Okay, so you can have it dictate for you. You can toggle the dictation on and off by tapping the microphone that appears at the bottom. So in blue, it is not listening for dictation. When I click on the microphone and it is red, it will be listening for dictation. Welcome to my essay about my favorite animal, comma, frogs, exclamation point. New paragraph. My favorite fictional frog is Kermit the Frog. Period. Google Docs offers voice typing. In Google Docs, students use the Google Chrome browser to access a speech-to-text feature within Google Docs. Have them open up the Chrome browser, log into their Google account, and select Docs from the option in the grid to the top right. Open a new document, then click Tools in the document's toolbar. Have them scroll down and enable voice typing. This only works in the Chrome web browser. In Firefox or Edge, you can see the feature in the Tools dropdown, but it will be grayed out. It will not be enabled. Next, I'm going to show you how to use Google Voice Typing. I have opened a new Google Doc while using the Chrome browser. Again, this only works in Chrome. And to turn it on, I'm going to go over to Tools and go down and select Voice Typing. You'll see there's also a hotkey of Control-Shift-S that you can use to turn it on and off as well. When I select that, it will start to work, and I can start using dictation to write my words. Today is July 20th, 2021, period. It is a sunny and beautiful day, and I look forward to going for a swim. Today is July 20th, period. It is a beautiful day, exclamation point. New paragraph. I am looking forward to swimming this afternoon, period. Now you can see that I do need to do some editing here, so I can go back and edit my document. The microphone that appears on the screen can be dragged and dropped anywhere. And a benefit of using the Google dictation is you can also change the spoken language. So that can support many more learners. It includes Spanish from many different countries as well. So it's a little more accurate with the accent. Okay. So I'm going to finish editing this. Good. And then I can turn off my dictation. by clicking the X. Thank you so much for spending time with me to explore voice to text. We would appreciate your feedback on this experience. If you take a moment to click the link listed below, we would really appreciate your participation, and thank you.
For more information about additional TRLE video on-demand sessions and other available TRLE programs, go to pd.swboces.org/TRLE_grant or contact Mary Beth Wilson.